Alright, we're back, so before we talk to Edna anymore, we need to go over here and talk to Emmett.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Alright, what went wrong?
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Alright, why don't you take a break?
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Alright, yeah, what's up with you and Edna?
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay-sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me in my work. It's very distracting.
Alright. What could you tell me about Danny Parker?
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Oh, that's not good. What could you tell me about Trixie?
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Uh-huh. Sure you haven't. Alright. Yeah, have you seen Frankenstein yet?
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Yeah, but you really need to go see it.
So you're really going to see Frankenstein tonight? I'd hate for you to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing in the world would keep me from seeing a movie about a mad scientist with delusions of godhood.
Cool.
Alright. Yeah, we can't,
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Now, there is someone who can help us get Einstein off of the ledge. And she is over here. Let's have a look at her pamphlets before we do.
What's all this?
These are my pamphlets, laying out in scientific detail the horrors visited upon those who succumb to the temptations of alcohol.
Lost Fortnight.
I am particularly fond of that one. It tells the true-life tale of Johnny, who woke up in a pile of his own sick, completely unable to remember the previous 2 weeks of his life.
Heavy.
Actually, the pamphlets are quite light. See?
There was something else I wanted to look at, though.
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Whew.
It's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
Which that more than likely explains how those two statues got on the side of the clock face. Anyways, we need to talk to Edna a bit more.
Edna.
What?
Let's see. Yeah, let's talk about... I can't remember if I did these, so let's talk about them now.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Parker? Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair. I've asked him to tell me his story for my column. Sort of a cautionary tale, but he's never in the mood to talk to me.
Alright. What can you tell me about Trixie Trotter, then?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
Alright. Oh yeah, talk about Carl Sagan.
Didn't you think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
No, not really. He's been with us, so... And yeah, what's up with you and the dogs?
you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Callahan.
Yeah, that is pretty harsh. And has she broken any stories yet?
Broken any stories tonight?
Only the usual. Mayor Thomas trying to slink out of the speakeasy, Frankie Needles crashing his car into a fire hydrant. Nothing that'll get me the front page.
I've got a story for you, though.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Yep. This is how we get Einstein off of the roof.
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Yeah, the rocket car was stuck in the billboard. Let's talk to Einstein.
Hey, boy, how you doing? Good dog.
Alright, now that we've rescued Einstein, we need to head into the speakeasy. Whoops.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Now, what's in the trash can?
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, nothing apparently. Alright.
Who said you were worthy?
Now, if I'm not mistaken...
Hieronymus Bosch?
Take a hike, squirt.
No. No, you have to say something that sounds like a what he said at the end. Or something like that. Let's try again.
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Oh, I know this one. I've seen this on a Protocour's deal.
Doris Day?
What will you do when I send you away?
Wait till Wednesday?
Where did you come from?
From Russia. With love.
Welcome to L Kid, sir.
There we go. We're in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you all know what I'm talking about, am I right?
Boo!
So let's have a big L Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid.
Yeah, they just
I got some sorrow.
they just let a police officer walk right in.
My star is on the ascendant. That's
Speaking of which, she's singing, so I don't think we could talk to her just yet, but let's try.
She's no Pat Benatar, but not bad, not bad.
Also, there is Officer Parker. We need to talk to him. But I think I'll save that for next time. So when we come back, we'll continue messing around the speakeasy a little bit. Later.